everyone, how are you doing this week? We're going to be having a look today at our sweet peas and how they are getting on. I've been successionally sowing new batches of these since January, and I've got some in varying different stages that we can have a look at. What I really want to do today is to show you what to do with your sweet peas if they're shooting towards the sky and getting really leggy. Sweet peas really like to do this, and you can get quite weak spindly plants quite easily. So to make it more bushy, to get side shoots coming out and more flowers eventually later on, we're going to do something called pinching out today, and I'll show you how to do this. I've got a few sweet peas here in varying different stages, so we'll have a look at the difference in them. So here we are, this is our sweet peas that are the most recent batches to have got sown. They're looking great, they're looking nice, sturdy little plants at the moment. They haven't shot up towards the sky too much just yet, and they are getting a couple of pairs of true leaves. So these are the ones that I'm going to have to watch. I'm just going to have to let them grow a little bit bigger, and then I'll be pinching these ones out as well. I've got some here that are just starting to shoot for the sky and they're needing a little bit of work on them today. So here's my indoor sweet peas. They're looking great. They're starting to climb up the netting, and I'll just keep tying them in as they get taller and taller, and it won't be long before they're starting to produce flowers. I've not grown inside a greenhouse before, so it'll be really interesting to see when my first date for getting flowers is this year. I've also got some sweet peas that I started off in the autumn growing them, and they are now hardening off outside, so we can go and have a little look outside. So here we have got my sweet peas that I sowed the seeds in the autumn. I've overwintered them, and now I'm at the stage of just getting them used to being outside before I plant them out in the next week or two. So sweet peas have a tendency to just want to shoot towards the sky. They just lengthen and lengthen, and they look quite weak and spindly. So today I want to do something called pinching out, which is where I'm going to take my thumb and forefinger and I am just going to pinch out that growing tip above one of the sets of true leaves. And what that is going to do is it's going to force the plant into producing side shoots further down. Instead of just reaching up to the sky and going up and up and up and up, it's now going to bush out. And that will in the end mean that we get more sweet pea flowers and a nice bushy sturdy plant rather than a weak leggy tall one. So if you have a look here, this is just to show you. I have pinched off this little sweet pea last week. So you can see here that it's missing that top growing tip. Doesn't look like this one. This one's still got it. So I have basically just taken that top section off here, and already you can see that there are nice side shoots coming here, and these are going to really get going in the next couple of weeks and make the plant a lot sturdier. So it's not going to be quite so tall, it's going to get bushier. So this one here really needs a pinch back. So we just take our thumb and forefinger and we literally just pinch it like that, so that it's just above that set of true leaves there. And that already has stopped it toppling over, and it will make these little bits here produce side shoots in the next couple of weeks. So here's another little sweet pea plant here that you can see I have pinched off the top there above that set of true leaves, just above it, and already you can see that it's starting to produce these lovely new side shoots, which are going to make it a lot stronger plant, and we'll get more sweet pea flowers in the end of the day. The other thing that I need to be doing just now is I need to be giving them some support. So they get quite tall and they'll just flop over. So you need to start tying them into something to give them a little bit of support if you need to. And you can use these pea and bean sticks that you can buy in the garden centre, or even you can just buy the wooden barbecue skewers that you get in the supermarket. They're just as good as well. And you can just pop them into your pot beside the stem there, and you can get a little bit of twine here. I've cut a bit off, and you can just pop it round the stem there and tie it on, and that just gives it a little bit of support. And we basically just keep the soil moist, and we keep an eye on that over the next few weeks. And when it is a little bit stronger with lots of nice side shoots, we can get to the stage where we can start that process of hardening off, just putting outside for a few hours every day and building up slowly over a couple of weeks before we plant them out. So Kirsten has got one of my pots of sweet peas here, and she is going to pinch it out, and we're going to tie it up with a stake just to give it a bit more support. So Kirsten, can you see that it has got a few pairs of true leaves here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the 2 sets there. So where do you think we need to be pinching it out?
Just above the second set of true leaves.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit to come off there on that one. It's really got growing up the way, hasn't it? Right, if you just pinch it off there, that would be great. That's it. So that seems quite severe, but it will grow back very quickly and start bushing out to the side. Kirsten's just putting in one of those barbecue skewers just to give it a little bit of support while it grows. And she's going to tie a little bit of twine round there just now. And that will help to support it in the next couple of weeks. And the soil's still nice and moist, so we don't need to water it today. So we'll put that one to the side and we'll get another one to do as well. That's us having pinched out all our sweet peas that needed doing, and we have managed to put little barbecue skewer stakes in and tied up any stems that are looking longer, so they're all nicely supported now, and they're going to branch out and produce lots of lovely side shoots in the next few weeks. Thanks for watching today's video on sweet peas. I hope you found that you got some tips out of it for looking after yours and hopefully creating some nice bushy sturdy little plants with lots of flowers in May-June time. It's exciting being able to finally get them planted out in the garden soon, so in the next few weeks I'll be doing that, and I will be bringing you another video to show you how I look after them in the Cloudberry Flowers garden.